me again, Brown Sugar. I'm just playing. If this is your first time seeing me, I can't really mean like again, but like, hey, from now on, you probably will see me again. It's me, Brown Sugar, and or Tanae, and or Nene, whatever you know me as, whatever you call me. Just know you can call me here. Okay? And you know where else you can call me. I do judgment-free Bible study on my other channel, Brown Sugar Bible Study, BSBS, where we get into the BS, okay? All we do is read the word, study what it says, grab the lesson, and go about our business for about 15 minutes or less at a time, okay? So if you're interested in something such as that, go on over there. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? And those who are interested in insight, you know what I'm saying, and really digging deep, finding out things you need to change about life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here over here for. Okay? At Brown Sugar Tarot, I do tarot card readings. Okay? I work with the Lord and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? If you have questions, comments, and concerns about that, you can leave them down below. But I do let people's questions, comments, and concerns be just that. They questions, they comments, they concerns. Okay? Somebody could need to take that with them. Let people's questions, comments, and concerns be just that. They questions, they comments, they concerns. You know? And let it be that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to understand certain things. All right. So I'm about to start with the clarifying life situations deck. Essentially what I'm going to do with that is grab the topics of what we're going to be touching on in the entire reading today. That way, if any of that has to do with you, you know what I'm saying, you can use your discernment and discern those topics. You know what I'm saying? If those are things you're interested in getting into, you know what I'm saying, you can sit down, grab a seat. You know what I'm saying? But if none of these have anything to do with you, I mean, you could still sit down and be nosy, but you know what I'm saying? Move about your business. And don't gaslight yourself into thinking every single message is for you. That is my new favorite saying. And I probably will, you'll never probably not see me say it now. Don't gaslight yourself into thinking every single message is for you. All right, that being said, if anything does resonate, please give me a thumbs up so I can see what it's hitting on, or comment what resonates if you're bold. If you're not bold, that's okay too. Okay, I'm still going to be here reading. Still gonna accept that thumbs up. Okay. And if you're messing with the vibe, give me a subscribe. Don't play on my top. Don't play on my time. Okay. All that being said, let's clarify some life situations. See what we're gonna be talking about in today's reading. Okay. And if none of that got to do with you, I'm gonna keep reminding people because some people need to hear it more than once. Just go about your business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. Okay. All right, God. For the beautiful person watching, what are we gonna get into when it comes to this reading? And it begins. Digital escape. Switch on, zone out. Dive into digital worlds where reality's rules bend and refresh your mind. Okay, so somebody could be doing a lot of work and essentially the message here could be about somebody needing to take a break. Some people might be thinking too much. Maybe you need to watch some cartoons, something that's going to free your mind and not something that's going to make you worry. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lot of worry and stress going on about your situation, it's good to think about it, but like if you're thinking about it all day, your mind need to probably switch off for a minute and just consume. Like consume some good content and just turn your mind off for a minute. Now just don't just go consuming anything. Well, actually, free will. Consume, okay? Vacation. Take your mind on a little vacation, baby, okay? All right, God, for the beautiful person watching, what else might we touch on in this here reading? Interconnection. I just got this for my last collective read. Okay, yeah. So somebody could be thinking a little too much about the future. Okay, you could be tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit could be telling you to tap out for a second. I don't know who that's for, but like somebody could be doing a lot of tapping in. Okay. Okay, what else, God? For the beautiful person watching, what might we need to touch? What are we going to touch on in this reading, actually? What are we touching on in this reading, God? Flexibility? Bro! Well, I see y'all. If y'all saw my last message, then if y'all saw my last message, that gives why some of the same energy is coming out. Because look at how thick this deck is. I know y'all see how I'm doing these cards. Look how thick this deck is. I'm pulling the same cards, okay? Hopefully this ain't going to be the exact same messages, okay? But we got flexibility. Somebody could be needing to be flexible, okay? Find strength in the tentacles of the intangible, okay? Where softness overcomes rigidity. Yeah, you could be very rigid because of some sort of thoughts you got in your mind trying to figure things out before the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just got to let life and life be life, baby. But you gotta just let it life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay, what else, God? For the beautiful person watching, what else are we gonna touch on in this reading? Before we get to the, what we gonna touch on? What we gonna get into? Oh, quantum leap, okay? Venturing into new realms, the risks are high, but so are the potential rewards, okay? Fortune favors the brave. So it's like if you thinking a lot about a thing, okay, it's probably gonna happen. It's probably a good, you know what I'm saying? It's probably in the path, but overthinking all of the possibilities on how it could go wrong, that's not gonna help you. Okay? So just keep the manifestation positive in your mind of whatever it is that you're waiting to happen, because it's gonna happen. With the quantum leap out here, it's given that you have everything you need and this thing is gonna happen, but it just might take like thinking about it less. Okay, like if you got a lot of tension in you probably affecting the way you walk, the way you talk. You probably walking around with a lot of tension in your shoulders. Like, you gotta breathe. Okay, you might need to take a day off. If you're working every day, maybe you need a day off. Okay, just ask. You know what I'm saying? They might say no, but they might say yes. Did you ever think about that? Like, I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay, universe within your thoughts. Your thoughts, I don't know why I felt the need to turn it around and read it like this. Okay, your thoughts influence other realities. I read that wrong. Okay, your thoughts influence your reality. Choose hopeful, positive ones. Clarify your beliefs. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. A lot of times you will find over here that, that's just how people who are tapped in work. You know what I'm saying? You say one thing and then it happen afterwards. You see the card afterwards. But like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if your mind is constantly thinking of the ways whatever you got working on could go wrong, you know what I'm saying? You can't really expect the thing to actually happen. You have to, I remember this quote I heard. It was like, you get the answer when you release the question. Stop asking yourself, stop asking God. You asked him enough times. He said he gonna deliver. Chill out. Yeah, somebody could need to calm down. Calm down. All right, if any of that's resonating so far, I ain't even got into the tarot message. If anything resonating so far, go ahead and give me that thumbs up so I can see what it's hitting on. Or comment what resonates if you're bold. If you're not bold, that's okay. All right, God, what else? One or two more. What else are we going to talk about in this reading here before we get into it? Two more. I love me some God. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? But still, I do. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. All right. So, Veiled Paths. A hidden path in the secret garden offers a shortcut. Will you choose bravery or safety? Okay. Somebody could have a choice to make. Okay. And it is giving, okay, for some people, I know I was just talking about jobs in my last message, but it's like, it's giving somebody could be kind of like in that waiting period where you're working on something new, but you haven't quite seen results from it yet. So it's given that somebody might be antsy thinking about jumping back to an old job. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of some savings. Savings came up as well. Future security is built on today's savings. Begin saving for the future now. Okay, so you could be needing to save. But you could also be needing to not backtrack. Like, just because you need to save does not mean you have to backtrack. It just means you need to watch where you're putting your money. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're putting it in a place that is going to grow. Not a place that, you know what I'm saying, you're just going to have to keep backtracking and thinking about, going back to old ways and doing old jobs that you are higher than, like, you know what I'm saying, that you've grown out of doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back to a whole bunch of stuff you used to do just for the money. Like, don't do that. Don't do it. Like, I promise you it's not. Well, it'll benefit you temporarily, okay? But you know what I'm saying, go where your soul want to take you. You know what I'm saying, if you're trying to get different aspects of fulfillment. If it's all about the money for you, by all means, okay? I'm saying, but if you're looking for a spiritual, like something fulfilling spiritually, you do have to listen to your spirit. You do. Like, all right, God, for the beautiful person watching, digital escape. What are we talking about here? Because I feel like in my last message I talked about like essentially the flexibility, interconnection, listening to, and so on. All right, guys, what we about to talk about when it comes to this digital escape for whoever it is tuning in. Digital escape, switch on zone now. What we getting into when we talk about digital escape, guys? What are we talking about here? High Priestess. Oh my gosh! Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what I've already been talking about. So it's like, whatever you overthinking about, you already know it's gonna work out. Just like I said, when Quantum Leap came out, it's like it's already something that's written in the stars. It's gonna happen, but you get it when you release it. Free your mind because you already know what's up. Could be you, could be somebody in your energy. If this you, give me a thumbs up. If it ain't you, shoot. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we got the High Priestess here. All right, God, what are you trying to tell me about this High Priestess when it comes to the beautiful person watching? The Hierophant. Look, who? I told y'all somebody would need to stop asking God. He answered you already. And you know God answered you already. Okay, so somebody here could be really spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Or religious. Whatever it is that you do, somebody is really into it, okay? So it's like somebody may not be moving where God already said, you can move, you can go towards that, you can go. But it's like, it's giving that somebody is still asking. Like, are you sure? One more sign, God. Give me one more sign. Can I get another sign? I know you gave me 5 signs, but if I could have that 6th sign. It's giving that kind of energy when really it's like, God said, if you don't sit down and chill out, like, it's coming. Like, it's coming. You know what you got to do. And one of the things you got to stop doing is just keep asking. Especially if you know the way to get the answer to the question is to release the question. Stop asking it. And start looking for the answer. Because at times when you might be looking to hear God's voice, he might actually show you something on the outside. Sometimes it's scary. But you know what I'm saying? Just, if you already know what the answer is, stop asking the same question. All right, the Hierophant reverse, God. What are we talking about here for the beautiful person watching? The Hierophant reversed. The Fool, bro. Bruh, the Fool, a new beginning. It's like you already have whatever it is you asking for. It's already there. Okay, do you know about faith? You know what? I looked up the meaning of faith. I think today or yesterday I looked it up because I'm like, faith. And it said like the meaning of faith is essentially believing in something that's not there. That's how you manifest things, because it starts off as a thought. And then you start thinking about it all the time. Then you start to want to do it. Okay? And then you start doing it, or either you stop, or either you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, when it comes to here, it's given that in order to start doing this thing, you have to stop asking, should you do it? And just start doing it. You know what I'm saying? God says, stop asking me something. You just need to move your feet. Okay? Because the new beginning is here. You could have already prepared yourself. Or the world could have prepared itself around you. You know what I'm saying? Either way, God said, the new beginning is here. Okay, so stop asking me. That's a really dead ass what it's giving. I'm sorry, God. Sometimes I'll be cussing. I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. Don't do me. Okay. All right, God. What else for the beautiful person watching here? Quantum leap, universe within, flexibility. What we talking about? What's the message? God dang it. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Wheel of Fortune, but it's reversed. You know why? Because the Hierophant is also reversed. Okay, so somebody could be in the thick of it right now, and it's hard to look at it a different way. Okay, but that's why you need to turn your brain off for a minute and just chillax. Okay, overthinking it is what's giving this energy a reversed undertone. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is usually positive, whether it's reversed or not, because it's like karmic. Well, it's not positive when it's reversed, but it's given that it's like karmic though. Like whatever happens. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, whatever happens is because of your own actions. So if you choose to keep asking instead of moving your feet, some of y'all might be able to hear that siren. I'm tapping in. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune reverse is, what I'm saying is essentially you control the Wheel of Fortune. So you could choose not to move your feet, but that's going to give you the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You could choose to keep asking, Wheel of Fortune reverse, okay? If you want the Wheel of Fortune upright, it's time to just start. If you're looking for one last sign to start something new, start. Hit go. Okay? Push to start. Get to going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, what else got for the beautiful person watching? I'm trying to tell you. Like, God is telling me over and over the same thing. Justice. So whatever you're going towards is just, okay? Especially if you feel it down in your soul. Okay, the God ain't gonna give you a feeling down in the pit of your soul, you know what I'm saying, to start a fiery new path for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel that feeling, that's the confirmation, okay? And then not only justice, but justice to your pockets, baby. even if you think right now you don't want to start because you don't know what the pockets is going to look like, God says stop asking what the pockets is going to look like and go see what the pockets is going to look like, because when the justice comes out, the justice is coming out with the King of Pentacles. The king of the money. Okay, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is essentially prosperous. They're the head honcho of their household. They ain't hurting for nothing. They providing. Okay, so if you thinking that you might lose, you know what I'm saying, a provider aspect by going into something new, just because you don't see the money yet, that doesn't mean the money ain't gonna come. Okay, the only way the money ain't gonna come is if you keep thinking about it and not doing nothing. Yeah, then the money ain't gonna come. You're right. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you start doing it, then you get to see. You know what I'm saying? So take heed. You know what I'm saying? Or don't. Free will. Hey, okay. What else, God? For the beautiful person watching, is there anything more here? Anything more? Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So somebody could be going through some sort of healing journey with the Four of Swords. Somebody could be healing from some old ways. Somebody could need to heal from the overthinking mentality. Yeah, I just got a notification. Somebody could be overthinking way too much, and that's what's reversing the healing. Like, we have a healing journey here, a perfectly fine healing journey, but it's like you gonna have to stop. You gonna have to stop reversing your own work. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to overthinking about certain things, especially if you already know. We did start out with the High Priestess, and then it's giving the Seven of Pentacles. So review. When it comes to the Seven of Pentacles, it could be about a situation you left behind, or you could be reviewing a situation, seeing if you need to leave it behind. But it's giving a reflection type of energy, or seeing what you could gain from the situation, seeing what you lost from the situation, weighing the pros and cons, and then making your next move from there. That's what the Seven of Pentacles gives. So at this time, excuse me, at this time, somebody could be like really contemplating what way they need to go, and it could be, they could be casting a lot of doubt in their own mind, overthinking, oh, how is this going to pan out? I don't know exactly how it's going to go. But that blind faith, baby, let me tell you something. I can attest to blind faith blessing somebody. Like, I've been blessed beyond belief. Okay, and it's just because I trusted God. Like, for a small example, let me just say this, bro. Well, my family, part of my family goes out of town around Thanksgiving, but they have a dog. So I was going to house sit their dog. Not house sit, but I was just stopping by to feed the dog and to let the dog out. Now, I had got like paid to just go stop by. But for some reason, every time I went, I kept having to clean up the dog shit off the floor. I'm sorry to cuss, but like, I kept having to clean the dog crap off the floor. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is an inconvenience. And I'm gonna have to keep coming up over here. I'm gonna keep having to take a crap. But then something to me just said, just go spend the night. And then I went to spend the night. I didn't have to worry about cleaning up the doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Anymore. But at the same time, I got blessed by my uncle blessed me for going over there to check on the dog. And then my aunt blessed me double. You know what I'm saying? Just for spending the night over there with the dog. That's an unforeseen blessing. I didn't expect to get no more money. But I just did what my heart told me to do. Even though I didn't want to do that because I like to be at home. I ain't gonna lie, like, I love to be at home. I don't like to sleep over nobody's house. I like to be at home. So that being said, like, it was uncomfortable. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me to stay the night over there. Well, no, it's not. It wasn't. It was way more comfortable than I think. But I thought it was gonna be uncomfortable. I was chilling with the dog. It was simple. I was getting my work done, all that. Okay, and then I got blessed just because I felt the need to go over there, and I didn't feel like dealing with the crap no more. I didn't. And it blessed me. So, you know what I'm saying? Take heed to that little story. Maybe it can do something for you. Maybe it don't mean nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right, God. What else? Before I move on, what else here? So 7 of Wands, right? 7 of Wands talks about standing on business. Mind you, you might be seeing a lot of 7s right now. 7 is a lucky number. You could be about to miss a very lucky opportunity. That's all I'm saying. Okay? 7 of Wands talks about essentially standing on some morals, standing on business, having to basically claim your spot and really stand on that thing, whether it be to somebody, whether it be to a company, you know what I'm saying? Really standing on business. Okay? Having to beat them off with the stick even sometimes when somebody come try to mess with what you got going on. Okay? But then, okay, you got the Strength reverse. I'm gonna lay it on you. How it come out, okay? Mind you, these cards is just they're giving, y'all. But anyway, the Strength reverse is giving that somebody's, you know what I'm saying, mental is giving them a little bit of like lack of strength. Okay, because reverse energy go reverse energy. The other reverse energy is this Hierophant energy. And like I said, like if you are going back and forth in your mind, it's time to turn off your mind, turn on the TV, relax. Because your overthinking is going to turn your shit right upside down. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Reverse energy go with reverse energy. All I'm saying. Okay, if any of that resonates so far, give me a thumbs up so I can see what it's hitting on. Or comment what resonates. If you're bold, if you're not bold, that's okay too. Okay, but as long as you're fucking with the vibe, give me subscribe. All right, God, before I move on, yeah, you're going to be real good at this thing. Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. Eight of Pentacles talks about the mastery of a craft. Okay. Is there anything more before I move on, God? Before I move to the True Intentions deck? My favorite. Okay. Anything more. Anything more. Anything more. Okay, so Five of Cups. This transformation might be emotional for somebody, whether it be for you, whether it be for somebody in your energy. But the Five of Cups talks about the ebb and flow of emotion. Okay. So that could be what has somebody's strength reverse, their emotions. You know what I'm saying? The fact that being in an uncomfortable space might make somebody very emotional. And then we got Two of Pentacles. So essentially somebody doesn't know if this thing is going to bring them balance or not. And that's what's causing them emotional distress. God said, don't worry about the balance. Just worry about what your heart said to do. Like, please. Like, yeah, just step out and do it. Knight of Wands on the bottom, and step out on passion when you do. All right, that being said, I'm about to pull out the True Intentions deck. It's another new deck of mine. I know y'all peeping the new decks, especially if y'all be seeing me often. I be walking with the wild unknown, but I said, let me do something new. I've been doing the same thing for too long. Don't keep doing the same thing for too long. That could be for somebody. And just for those who want to see, it's a turtle. Yeah. Give me that thumbs up for the turtle. If you fuck with the turtle, give me a thumbs up. Okay? If you're not, that's okay too. I fuck with the turtle. Okay. All right, God. For the beautiful person watching, when it comes to the... Well, let's see. What energy we want to get into? I guess, what's the true intentions of the people in this person's energy? Trying to see what's gonna come out. I have no clue. Mm-hmm. Plans. So can we please make plans to get together soon? This could be in response to this. This could be like, talk about this offer here. Whatever offer you thinking about too much because you're not sure that it's gonna provide you whatever you need. Whatever it is that you keep asking God about, I think something is going to not fall through, but something going to happen to where something opens up in a way that you don't expect. And it's because you finally let it go in your mind, okay? Okay, can I get the intention? What's the true intentions of this opportunity here, God? This opportunity for whoever it is watching here, what's your intention here? Gosh darn it. Unfriendly. I have a hostile attitude. I wonder who energy that is. Gulp. Okay, so for some people, it's an outside influence. Because, like, I know, if you've been watching this whole time, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this stuff is positive, right? It's giving High Priestess. It's giving New Plan. It's giving King of Pentacles. Okay, it's also giving Justice. So whatever it is that's new is very just. And it's giving that the only thing that could make somebody worry is outside energy. Because if God has already given you this thing, if God is telling you, stop asking me. Look, if God is telling you to stop asking, that means you already got the answer. So the only way that you could take that answer and not still be heeding your path and your advice is if you're listening to somebody else. So who you gonna listen to? Who you gonna let lead you? Somebody else's little blah blah, that little rah rah, or God? Tap in. Do what you want to do though. Do it how you want to do it. But I didn't even read these. I forgot I was supposed to read these. But I did feel the need to say that because we have trick out here. I have ill intentions and maybe planning to deceive you. Okay. Big favor. I need assistance with something big. Okay, so Let me just say this. Whoever come to you asking for a big old favor, you might just need to say no. And I say that because, one, we got savings that came out first, okay? 2, unfriendly, okay? 3 is giving somebody is trying to benefit off you, but at the same time, they're trying to influence you against whatever you're doing. Because that's the only reason you would be backwards and that's the only reason you would keep asking God is if somebody else is influencing you to keep asking. You know what I'm saying? But then we got collaboration. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the next one because the next one gonna hit on exactly what I was talking about. Let's work together to achieve shared success. That's giving this trick. It's giving a trick. Somebody trying to come through and trick somebody. But then we got unsolicited advice. That's why I like this true intentions deck, because that's where this backwards energy is coming from. Somebody's unsolicited advice. It's like you probably didn't even ask this person for their advice. Whoever got you overthinking, you probably didn't even ask for their advice. Or if you did, it was a mistake. Because we also have goodbye. And it's like whatever this person may be trying to get you to go against, whenever you go there, they're not going to be able to go with you. Because we're ending it with goodbye. It's like after unsolicited advice. Because it's giving. Because I've been wondering this whole time, if all this energy is so positive, why does somebody keep asking God the same question over and over again? If you know this is your path, why do you keep having to ask? It's somebody's unsolicited advice. Man, fuck them. I'm sorry, but fuck that person, bro, and fuck their advice. Especially if they trying to work with you and trying to get you to change what you're doing. Just no. No. And that would be a favor to them. But not a favor to you. It would be a trick to you. Okay? And they're unfriendly on top of all that. Fuck that person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God, for cussing. I'm sorry. I'm still working on it, okay? I'm about to pull you some higher self messages before I got your hair. And I don't know, from here I might do 1 or 2 Zodiac lives. I don't know which ones I'm going to do. I just kind of freestyle. If you're into Zodiac readings, I do those on my channel. You can comment down your Zodiac sign if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of freestyle unless people recommend. I mean, people be tuning in, but people don't be recommending, so I just do my own thing, okay? All right, God, for the beautiful person watching, is there any higher self messages that you wish to reach them or their higher self? Okay, reach for your dream, knowing that it's already coming true. It's already coming true. Okay, and it's already coming true, and this person's unsolicited advice is really what's trying to knock somebody off their game. Confirmation, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all tap on in. Stop playing. I ain't gotta explain myself. Anyway, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep in mind, like, reflections in your relationships do reflect like you usually. Okay, I learned that recently. Let me just drop a little example on you. Like, I would, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say last situationship I was in, I realized that I had control issues. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm bubbly all the time, but I realized, okay, I do have that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes relationships aren't always to last forever, but they're to teach you something. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times after that lesson, after you learn, a lot of times you're supposed to leave that person, because sometimes that person will learn with you and grow, but sometimes that person is not going to do that. So you just got to bye. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that recently. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. You have reached a new level, a new land to be discovered, and there's something for you there. Okay, this is the place for you. If you was wondering if this is the place for you, if you wondering if the job for you, you know what I'm saying? If you wondering if this might be the group of people for you, it's given that if you go there and stop thinking about it so much, you might find more people there like you than you think. Okay. All right, God. Anything more before I get out these people's hair? And thank you for tuning in to the people who is up in here. I see you. And thank you to the one person who gave me that thumbs up too. I see you. Okay, so you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. Okay? So if you find yourself starting over, don't see it as a negative thing. See it as a new journey to see what it is that you didn't do before, how you can do things differently, how you can attain knowledge more fluidly. You know what I'm saying? Do with all that information what you will. I've been Tanae, Nene Brown Sugar, whatever you know me as, baby. Whatever you call me, just know you can call me over here. If you're interested in the personal, you can hit me up for that. If you're interested in Zodiac readings, drop your Zodiac sign down below. If you are interested in judgment-free Bible study, I do that on my other channel, Brown Sugar Bible Study BSBS, where we essentially read deep the word, get the lesson, and move on about our business for about 15 minutes at a time or less. If you're interested in that, go ahead and hit that up. If you're not, don't do it then. Shit. Okay. But all that being said, please give me a thumbs up if anything resonated. And give me a subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. Okay? And until next reading, you know what I'm saying? I'ma see you. Okay? Bye.